Hi, this is Janet Baker with the GiFTgive team, and I will be taking you through the screens of the software as well as providing tips to help you get more donations and more donors. So let's get started. First, let me tell you what GiFTgive is. GiFTgive is an online donation software that allows nonprofits to publish a wish list to reach current and new donors via the internet and share their wish list on social media. The nonprofit can search for things that they need to publish with our direct connection to Amazon.com, or simply upload an image and tell a quick story around why something is needed, which also gives them another opportunity to expand their internet presence, as well as provide their donors a choice of how they meet needs, either by cash or fulfilling a wish list item to send to the nonprofit. Donors have a choice in what they donate to and can donate as little as $10 to an item. When the item is fully funded, it is then ordered through the software either by the team here at GiFTgive, or the nonprofit can place the order on their end and the item is shipped to the nonprofit. There are a few features in the software that keeps the donors of a specific item updated as to when the item is fulfilled and shipped, and those messages encourage them to help spread the word through their social media. And it's yet another way to reach potential donors. Here we are starting on the home page, as you see, and this is where most nonprofits come in. We have a blog in which we provide articles with helpful tips. We have a blog in which we provide articles with helpful tips, successful campaigns, as well as enhancements made to the GiFTgive software. Our frequently asked FAQ page has frequently asked questions, and our contact page has links to the frequently asked questions and the knowledge base, as well as our contact information. So feel free to give us a call or email us at support@gift-give.com. And you see our phone numbers here to give us any feedback or ask any questions that you have. And our knowledge base is also located at help.gift-give.com, where you can search for additional questions that you have and find step-by-step instructions for how to use the software. So feel free to go there as well. So now I'm going to show you the nonprofit page, where you'll see a list of nonprofits. This page can be viewed either in tile format, such as the Pinterest style, or you can change this to list format. Anyone coming to this page can see all the nonprofits that are active. As a nonprofit, you would direct people to your own GiFTgive site, where they will see a list of the needs that you've published. So I'll choose one of the nonprofits here. And you'll notice their name at the top of the page, as well as their headline, which we call an attention getter in the software. You'll also notice their About Us information. This is where they have input their story line in the software. And they've included their link to their website, what has been donated so far, and by whom, and then a list of their needs as well that's still left on their wish list. And you see it here in the image section. There are images where they have uploaded pictures of their different things that they do at their shop. You can also include a video in this as well. Just click and play. Your donors will be able to click any of the Donate Now buttons on any of your needs, and they can click on multiple donate buttons as well. Or they can click into the need to learn more about why that need is being asked for, and be able to donate from that specific needs page. And as you can see here, there are this is the headliner for that specific need, which we call, again, in the software, the attention getter. And then there is a section below the image where more about that need can be given, and this is in the story section of the software. You can add additional images here in the software as well, so watch for that. And again, about the story section, this is what we call the story, where you might explain what is needed, how many are used in a year, why it matters, and how it makes a difference to your organization. You would tell the story however works best for you. Use text or video or slideshow with audio recordings or even animation. Video is a great way to tell your story and upload it to the image video section of the software, but you can also begin with a written story. Some of the best stories come from real-life examples encountered in your organization's daily work. Frontline service volunteers and staff can be a great source for those stories because they live it every day. If you're a school, you can video a teacher and some students together showing or telling why they need the item or items they are requesting. Photographs and video are very helpful. As you are getting prepared, look for photos that you already have that can add depth and context to some of the needs you plan to publish. Remember, each campaign or need that you publish on GiFTgive is another opportunity for you to tell your story, and it gives Google and Bing more opportunity to provide search results to be drawn to you. Now I'm going to show you what a gift basket looks like. You just, your donors would come in and donate. They can add and continue giving to different needs, add and check out. And then this is what a gift basket looks like. When they proceed to check out, they would input their information here and then submit. Once they have submitted their donation, the on-screen receipt pops up and a thank you for their generous donation, where you'll see your transaction information, what they donated, as well as the email where the receipt would be sent, and the list of items from each nonprofit that was donated toward the total amount. There is a reminder that the nonprofits have partnered with GiFTgive to securely process the credit card donation and what will appear on their credit card statement for this transaction. Then, of course, they can help spread the word through any of their social media links here at the bottom of that screen. And we also have a one quick survey question where the donor will be able to give feedback and any comments that they have on their experience. And this is the quick survey, and then they would just click done and be redirected to this screen. Just to give you an idea of how well GiFTgive can work for you, Chris Kids opened their Happy Holidays campaign on November the 6th, and they had this campaign open for just a little over a month. From November 6th to December 9th, a major portion of their campaigns were filled, and they completed the campaign with over $42,000 and 642 needs fulfilled. On this page, you'll see a goal met icon when a need has been fulfilled and the amount of the goal. Chris Kids had about 40 campaigns, and each campaign represented either one of their homes or the different families in their care. Once they published all of the specific needs into the different campaigns, they began their marketing campaign, where they sent out their email blast several times during the month to their board of directors, as well as their current donor base and corporate sponsors. And of course, they used their social media to get the word out to people that might not normally see their emails. So that's the main GiFTgive site and donor experience. Now, let's move on to how to get your organization published with your own GiFTgive site. You will benefit greatly by choosing someone in your organization who will be the champion of your GiFTgive site. The admin should be someone who actually maintains the site, making sure there are always needs published, and making sure that the marketing of your site gets done. This is not a one-time event and you're done. You're not just publishing the main page, then wait for something to happen. This is an additional fundraising option for you, and just like any other fundraising opportunity, you have to plan, prepare, and let everyone know about it. In addition, think about how you can work GiFTgive into your event's workflow. When planning for an event, how can GiFTgive help you? Will you add the GiFTgive options into your event's email and print material? Besides the main admin for your GiFTgive site, will you need other team members to help? Do you need creative talent? Will you need the help of someone on your marketing team, such as who works with event planning, who is in charge of email and social media? Will you need to check with staff members to decide what items are needed and how soon are they needed? Who will provide the short stories to go with the campaigns or projects and or needs? Additionally, you may already have a foundational email and social media following, but if not, you will need to continually think of ways to increase your following. We go into more detail about this in our marketing webinar, but if you want more donors and donations, this is something you will have to work on. Okay, so moving on to how GiFTgive works. I'll be working in our test environment, so you're probably going to see some stuff in there that's not normal due to our testers' imaginations when testing, so just ignore anything that looks goofy. From the main site, you'll see the sign up free button to input your organization's information, and of course this is how you would create your account. The person that creates the account for your organization is the main admin and will be able to invite other team members, as well as set up who on the team will also be an admin, and be able to create campaigns and publish needs. When the account has been created, there will be a welcome screen on the dashboard. And then on the dashboard page that you will see when you first sign up, you will see start receiving boxes in 3 easy steps. Complete your nonprofit settings, add your needs, and then market your needs. And then you, of course, you would be able to click the Learn More buttons under each to find out more information and the steps and what you need to do in each of these steps. And then after 30 days, these boxes go away. Okay, so now let me sign in here. And again, this is our test environment. And as you see, I am the admin for Baker for Good. This is the dashboard, and you'll see at the top the donation, the most recent donations, and you can date range that for as long as you need, and run report. And then you can also export that report. When you export the report, it gives you more information, such as the donor, street address, mailing address, and email address. Further down this page, you'll see the needs section for available for donations and your campaigns. Step 1 is to complete your nonprofit settings. Let's go to the Settings tab. And then you see Basics, Your Story, Thank Yous, Team, Addresses, and Optional Settings. The basics and your story you should complete first. Make sure you upload your logo, input an attention getter, and this of course would be maybe a slogan or what you're about. Just it's kind of like a newspaper headline, and again that will appear at the top of your GiFTgive main page. Just a short paragraph to tell what you're about and a call to action maybe. And next you see that the software creates a custom URL for us. And of course you can edit that if you'd like before you begin to give that out to everybody. If you give it to anyone, don't edit it after that point. And if you'd like, you can select as many categories from the selections here. And if you don't see your category, just give us a call and let us know, and we'll get that added for you. Okay, and so when you have completed all of these requirements, you'll get a checkbox there beside the basics, and then the next it'll be your story. And as you see, I've uploaded several images here. You can also include a YouTube URL or a Vimeo URL just by pasting in the URL from either of those sites. And uploading is just as simple as clicking on the upload button and selecting an item and then add video or image, and it will populate into the site there. And of course you can change the primary image that shows first, and you can delete an item as well. And in the story section here is where you would tell more about your organization, which will appear in the About Us section of your main GiFTgive site that I mentioned before. The stories that you input will contribute to the SEO value of your GiFTgive site, as well as hopefully capture the hearts of your donors. Experts Joshua Glenn and Rob Walker have conducted an experimental study to prove their theory that stories are such a powerful driver of emotional value that their effect on any given object's subjective value can actually be measured objectively. Their study was aimed at answering the question, how much does a product's value rise if you attach a story to it? The answer they found was 2,706% increase, which leads us to believe that the compelling stories you input around your main GiFTgive site, as well as your campaign projects and the needs that you publish on GiFTgive, will increase the value of each to attract more donor attention. So this is where you would put in what all your organization does, as well as how much the donors would be helping you in achieving or accomplishing your goals for the organization. And of course, you don't have to do a whole lot of extra work for that. If you already have that on your website, just copy and paste from your website, and then you're done in that section there. Okay. I'm sorry, one other thing about that is anything that you input here you can bold it, any of these actions here. You can also add an image into that section with a URL. You can add a video link there as well, and it will appear in the About Us section. Be sure to put your website address in your website address section, and then once you have completed all of this on your story page, you will get a check mark there. In the thank you section, this is where you would be able to choose the specific receipt message or need successful message or need unsuccessful message in this section. And you would have already have needed to have input the custom thank you messages in the thanks message tab here to be able to select those additional messages. In the team tab, you can add additional team members just by first and last name and email and send that to them. The user will receive an email invite where they will be able to create their password and be able to sign in. You can also make a user a nonprofit administrator or not by checking that box or unchecking, as the case may be. And then the optional settings tab is where you would be able to choose how often you want to see the transaction reports. Choose one and save. Then you can select your time zone and save, and then whether you want to enable the general cache button or not. We highly recommend enabling that general cache button to appear on your main GiFTgive site, because we have seen on a number of occasions some donors will come to a nonprofit site, see the needs that have been published, and they may be in a hurry, or they see that you're organized and trust that you will be able to put their donation to whichever item is needed most. And instead of shopping through or making a decision as to which item they would donate to, they have simply donated through the general cache button. There may be times where you have a reason that you don't want to publish this button, but it is an option. So that has completed everything in the nonprofit settings section. Now, I mentioned the thanks section before. And if you have a GiFTgive Plus plan, you will be able to see that tab for the thank yous, where you would be able to select and override our default thank you messages. You would need to have already input the custom thank you messages in this thanks tab here. So in order to do that, you just click on the add custom message, put in a title of that message so that you'll know which one is which. Now, this is not the subject line of the email that goes out, but the just a memory jogger for you to know which one that thank you message is. Put in your thanks message here, and you might put in your 501c3 information, and of course, just like the others, it is what you see is what you get. You can bold, underline, italics. You can bullet point, change the font color, hyperlink any of the wording there, add image or YouTube just like before, and save that message. And of course, you can create a custom thank you message for the custom message in the receipt sent to donors right after their donation, or the message sent to donors of a need when its goal has been successfully met, or for a need that has not been successfully met. Say, for instance, a need closes by a deadline and donations have been made to it, but the full goal was not met, and so a thank you message goes out to the donors of that unsuccessful need. And of course, the monies there donated would be sent on to the nonprofit. Thank you messages are just one more way to remind and to keep in touch with your donors. In addition to the custom messages that are automatically sent out based on the circumstance you choose, you can create an ad hoc thank you message for all of the donors that have donated to a specific need or multiple needs. Or for instance, you want to send out an additional thank you message to all of the donors in 3 different needs. You can do that. So just select, the specific needs here, and 3, 4, 5 different donors will get an email for this specific thank you message. You would click on the Create button. The subject line here is what would appear in the email subject line. So this is not your memory jogger. This is the subject line of the email that you're sending. And then maybe at this point you want to take out your smartphone or video camera and video whoever the donations have helped. Maybe a room full of children thanking those that have donated. Upload that video to YouTube, then input the video link along with your message and send. The donors of the needs selected receive that email, and they are touched one more time by how they are able to help you. And do you think the donors will now feel a better connection with you? Sure. Okay, and once you input your message there and send it, it goes out to the donors of those that you've selected. Okay, so now let's start adding some needs. First, you will want to identify the needs that you want to publish on your GiFTgive wishlist site. Think about everyday items that are needed, as well as items that would be great to have. Those items that you haven't requested to put in the budget yet. You have most likely already planned your yearly events and marketing campaigns, so there are some things to think about to see how your GiFTgive wishlist site will be able to help in getting ready for these events, such as how does publishing items needed to your GiFTgive site fit into your organization's workflow? When planning an event or campaign, add things that are needed to your GiFTgive page. When adding needed items to your GiFTgive page, think about how soon you will need those items. Try to select a broad assortment of wish list items to publish to provide a maximum range of choices for your donors, including needs at different dollaring amount levels and ones that serve a variety of functions. For instance, if you were a store, you would want your shelves to always be full of different ranges of items for people to purchase. If you've ever dealt with a wedding or baby registry, you would want plenty of items in various price ranges on the wish list to choose from. And it is the same concept with your GiFTgive wish list. You want to publish plenty of items at various price ranges on the wish list so that your donors will have enough to choose from to donate to based on what will touch their heart and how much they feel they can donate to make a difference. Some donors may come in and can only donate $10, but others will come in and want to close out one or more items in your wish list. So think about how many needs you want to publish initially and then going forward. We suggest starting with publishing 10 items to your wish list and then working to maintain at least 2 campaigns with 25 items in each. So at any given time, you have a wish list of about 50 items in various price ranges. And as you see here, we have open needs already published. And some are in pending status that have not been made public yet. And then the ended needs are those needs that have been closed. They may have been donated to or not, depending on the time frame, and if donations have been made to those items. And then the archive needs are those that have donations to them associated with them, so they cannot be deleted because of audit purposes, and therefore they are archived. So let's start creating a new need. We can choose to add a need by searching Amazon, which is the first selection. I want to use one of your providers to ship the need directly to me after the donations have been collected. Or you can choose to add what we call a cash need for an item or service that is not found on Amazon. So that selection is the second option, which says I'm going to use the donations to purchase the need or service myself. So you would just input the name of the item or service, whatever it is, and while we're here, let's just add a cash need. Let's say we need to paint the art room. Input that as the title of your need, and then click on Create Need, and you'll be directed to the 3 steps to publish the need. And for a cash need, in the goals section, we have some questions to ask ourselves in step 1. Is your goal a specific amount of money, or is your goal better set up to be a quantity need? Most needs could be either, so we have shown some examples for each. For amount-based needs, you're going to put in a dollar amount, and donors will be able to donate any amount towards that goal. The minimum, of course, is $10. On a quantity-based need, donors will be able to donate in increments of the need unit price. So if you need 10 items at $25 each, the donors can donate one or multiple at the quantity-based amount. So if the donor selected to donate 1 at 25 or 2 at a total of 50 donation, the minimum in this case would be 1 item. The second question is, do you want to add the credit card and GiFTgive fees to your goal? You will receive the exact amount of the goal, and the fees will be added to the amount your donors will see and donate to. Or if you choose the option don't add fees, we will subtract the fees off the bottom of your goal, and this is the amount your donors will see and donate to. So let me just add $250 for painting the art room. You see add fees calculates here, but if you choose don't add fees, it's $250 flat. And the GiFTgive fees, of course, would be taken off that $250 before sending to you. Then the third question is, do you want the need to continue to take donations after the goal has been met? You can choose to close the donations as soon as the goal has been met, or continue to take donations above that amount. The need will close on the day that you specify when setting the duration for the published time frame. So for this paint the art room need, let's input, let's say it's going to cost $800. Oop. And we can prioritize that, high, medium, or low. I'm going to be sure and save that. And then I'm going to put an attention getter on that. And let's just edit that, make sure that all the spelling is correct, and save that. And again, the attention getter is just like a newspaper headline that shows at the top of the need page. And so now we've completed step 1. You see the check mark we have here, all of the required steps have been taken, and we can go to tell our story. We will want to add an image for that story, and it is required for an image to be there. And of course we can add multiple images. Of course you can add the YouTube or Vimeo URLs and be able to upload a video there that will show on your needs page, just like the slideshow on your main GiFTgive site. Of course you'll need to make sure that you have the rights to any image that you add. In the needs section, the description or story here is for the need is optional. You can add additional description by editing that, and you can see it is what you see is what you get, formatting as well. And you can also add images and or video with a URL there. And then step 2 has been completed in the story. And again, any story that you input will add additional wording to your SEO, which is for searching, and as well as touching the hearts of the donors that would click into that need and see why you need that specific need. Then in step 3, we want to publish that, so we set a duration. And I'm going to start that now. And let's end it. You can end it anywhere, a maximum duration of 1 year for auditing purposes and making sure that the need will close at some point. And then, but you can set it for a couple of days or a month or whatever you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and select that and say I want it to be published for a year. And then once you have input the duration, you'll see the available to the public. You want to publish that, so you publish that need, and then you'll be able to preview that. Of course, we can duplicate that need if we need to. Say for instance this need closes without or it closes, and whether it's fulfilled or not, you can duplicate that need and be able to set a different amount for it. Okay, we've duplicated your need. The new need is now yours to update. You can set new duration times for that. Save that and publish it. Of course, you can delete a need that has not been donated to. And you've probably noticed on every page we have tips and help buttons that go directly to our knowledge base for that specific item. You're on the needs page, so it's giving you tips and help for adding and managing your needs. If you need to edit a need, you just click on it and edit it from there. If you want to change the name of a need, you can do that there and save. If the goal has not been met, you can change the quantity, or if it has not been closed already, you can change the story and that kind of thing. Or you can duplicate it and start it as a new need. You can create another need from here, or go back to the Add Manage Needs page. And I discussed previously the first two options, but the third option is if you don't want to create the need from scratch, but you want to copy a need that's already published by another nonprofit, you can do that. Say for instance you've gone on the one of the nonprofits pages and you see that they already have a need that you also need. They have a good storyline, and you could just copy and edit that story. You can do that from here. So let's say you need some crayons. Let's search that and see what comes up. And there we have one. And we can copy any one of these. Just select the copy button. And the same basics, storyline, and publish as the steps 1, 2, and 3. The optional settings here is, for instance, you may have a need that you want to send to a different location. You can do that from here. You can edit to whether this need can be copied or not. You can add custom thank you messages here by editing those and selecting. Of course, again, you would already have had to set your custom messages from the thanks menu. And then publish that need just as before. Okay. All right, and then go back to Add Managed Needs. Let me tell you about adding a campaign. We can create a campaign by clicking the Create Campaign button. Campaigns serve as a means to tell a story around a group of needs relating to projects, causes, events, holidays, and that kind of thing. In this instance, you'll see that I've created several campaigns here already. 100 for the homeless, Central Night Shelter, adopted school teachers, hospitals, Meet the Challenge, etc. And it just depends on what kind of campaigns or types of projects or causes that your nonprofit manages. Creating campaigns will also allow you to produce circulars and emails, email templates in the marketing feature section of the software. So to add a campaign, you would simply name the campaign. So let's say bridal room. And then the different options here available to the public. That's when where you would want to set the duration for that. And let's just say let's go through July 31st. Save that. The attention getter is and save that, and then add images. Just as before, add the story. Just whatever story you think will touch the hearts of your donors or potential donors. You can add categories to a campaign, and you can also enable the general cash button to a campaign as well. And you can input any wording here. That you like, and just save all of that. Go back to the Add Managed Needs screen here, and if you select that, you will be able to create the new need in the campaign, or you can also select needs that you've already published into that campaign. Okay, and when you create a new need in a campaign, it takes on the same duration and storyline and attention getter that you have input before. So this time I'm going to show you the number one option. I want to use one of your providers, which is Amazon in this case. I'm going to click next, and I'm going to search. We want pink wall paint, so let's search and find that, and we'll see that we have some semi-gloss here, and let's select that. And of course you'll do the let's say we need 3 cans of that paint. We would create the attention getter, the storyline, and the duration again populates from the campaign that we set up. So we would have to input the required options for and for each of the steps here. So the attention getter is needed. So let's put in this paint will be inspiring to our brides. And you see we get a check mark. And when we're ready to publish it, just hit on publish. And again, when you have completed all of the information there, just click create another need, or go back to the add manage needs screen. Okay, so we've covered adding needs and editing needs, and we've also covered adding a campaign and associating those needs with a campaign. So last but not least is the marketing. You want to market your needs once you have them published. People cannot donate to something that they don't know about. So you absolutely want to blast as much as you possibly can, or as much as you feel comfortable with, to make sure that everybody you know and everybody they know knows what you need. As I said earlier, whether it be email, social media, direct mail, flyers, however you communicate, you have to let people know about your new GiFTgive site. And we've provided some features in the software that will help you do just that, such as direct marketing. You can connect your GiFTgive page to your Facebook and Twitter accounts, and any events that you select up here will also be automatically posted to your social media. And then you can also add your wish list to your website from our GiFTgive Live coding here. You just provide that code to your web developer, and they will be able to put that onto your website or on your Donate to Us page, as well as any buttons or banners that we've provided here. You just right click, save image as, and then hyperlink your GiFTgive web page to that button or banner that you send to your web developer. So we cover more about the marketing in a separate webinar, so be sure to register to hear more about ideas for marketing and how to use the features in the GiFTgive software that helps work for you. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call or email us at any time. We are here to help you. And here again is our contact information. support@gift-give.com, and our phone number 404-382-5805, or toll free 866-931-5567. We want you to be successful, and we want you to gain more donors and more donations. So again, let us know if we can help in any way. Thank you and have a great day.